The reality is we agree with everything in the MoU as far as substance is concerned. And the message we have taken to the ground is as follows. On ECD, we have said there's a lot of hanging infrastructure. There are classes which have been built, which have never been completed. Contractors have never been paid, so there are incomplete projects scattered across the county. Number one, we will complete those projects to ensure those ECD classes are done. Number two, we are initially aiming for a teacher-to-student ratio of 1:30. And if we need to hire more teachers, which is our plan, we'll do as many streams are required to maintain a teacher ratio of 1:30. Because unlike the national government, we have a responsibility for ECD. It's not a half responsibility, it's not a quarter responsibility, it is a full responsibility to deliver the most basic, fundamental early childhood development that needs to be done. If we get it wrong at this stage, we are handing over a problem to the primary schools, which subsequently will be handed over to the secondary schools. Now, if we are not creating students that are fit for purpose from the time they start in ECD, we are setting up thousands of our children for failure from the very beginning. We have said complete classes ECD. Number two, teacher ratio of 1:30. Number three, we do not want Parents Teachers Association to take the burden of employing teachers. We want to pay them directly as the government, because that is the responsibility of the government. Number four, the school feeding program, as you know, has already been approved. A piece of legislation went through the county assembly. It was approved. It was given to the government to implement. The executive have done nothing with it. Now, we know in many parts of Machakos, we must implement a school feeding program, because you have children coming from homesteads where there is nothing. Single mothers, destitute parents, a situation where they actually cannot afford to provide 3 meals for those students. It is our duty, because just like the church, the teachers are custodians of a big fraction of the society. They must come into your hands, you must look after them and pass them on. Now, it is the job of the government to give you the tools that you need to look after those children. And I want to undertake here that the school feeding program will be implemented to the letter. To the letter. Because we know where the money is. And it is not expensive to provide wimbi and mkate to these children. It is not expensive. It is just irresponsible that a government has chosen to ignore this very critical element.